Hello everybody, welcome to my short video discussing the question, why did the US launch a war in Indochina, not only in Vietnam? The video consists of 4 parts: overview, subjective reasons, objective reasons, and conclusion. First of all, we're going to look at the overview. According to Wikipedia, the Indochina Wars were a series of wars fought in the Southeast Asia from 1946 to 1991 between Communist Indochinese forces, mainly Democratic Republic of Vietnam, against mainly French, State of Vietnam, American, Cambodian, Laotian Royal, and Chinese forces. The First Indochina War began after the end of World War II and lasted until the defeat of the French in 1954. The Second Indochina War began as a conflict between the North Vietnam Army, also known as the People's Army of Vietnam, and the armed forces of the Republic of South Vietnam, which was backed by the US. Moving on to subjective reasons. The very first reason is economy. The economy of the US increased dramatically during and after World War II. For example, during the war, a huge number of jobs were created due to the demands of goods for the war, especially ones for weapons. Despite war needs consume 1/3 of the output of industry, the expanded productivity still met the demands of goods and ensured the development of the economy. After World War II, the US economy accelerated so fast that no countries could catch up with it. Even 300,000 combat deaths in the war didn't matter much by comparison with other major economic benefits. Besides economy, politics plays a very important role in the US decision to launch a war in Indochina. Following World War II was a wave of anti-communist sentiment. There were fears of communist subversion in the United States, also known as the Red Scare. Now, please have a look at objective reasons. World War II was the direct reason for the Cold War, which was a new form of international tension emerging between the US and its allies, and the Soviet Union and its allies. Furthermore, there was the introduction of the domino theory, which was a Cold War policy, suggesting that the success of communism in one nation would lead to communist takeovers in neighboring nations in a rapid succession. According to Eisenhower, who was the 34th US president, the loss of Vietnam to communists would lead to the victory of communism in other neighboring nations such as Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, and even Australia and New Zealand. The possible consequences of the loss of Indochina are just incalculable to the free world, he said. By 1950, US policymakers concluded that the fall of communism in Southeast Asia would cause the collapse of other nations in Southeast Asia. As a consequence, to prevent the spread of communism in Southeast Asia in general, the US government provided covert military and financial aid to the French at first, and later offered support to the government of South Vietnam, as well as directly got involved in the Vietnam War and other Indochinese ones. In conclusion, since the US government worried about the spread of communism, which would have adverse impact on its paramount position across the globe, it provided financial and military support for anti-communist dictators in Indochinese countries to prevent communism in the entire region, and was the underlying cause of the wars in the area. Here are references used in the video.